The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Я, ваш наместник, с гордостью поручаю страже свободного города Кирквала надзор за соблюдением закона и порядка. Отныне мы не будем подчиняться воле иностранных завоевателей, равно как и втягивать церковь в дела ее не касающиеся. Сии достойные мужи и дамы будут избраны из вашего народа, и только они будут воплощать в жизнь законы, принятые для процветания порядка. И если снова нависнет над нами угроза вторжения, благородная стража наберет армию из горожан, ибо кто лучше сплотит людей, чем хранитель закона. Этот великий день славный мой город Кирквал. Я рад отчасти назначить первого капитана стражи. Да прослужит он долго воле свободного народа.
Aveline!
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, let's just say I don't want to lose track of you. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
You can be forceful.
My charm, right? I should be able to go where I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
Would you hear me if I said yes? How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
Death on that scale certainly has a finality to it.
Sometimes I wonder.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
Так, я извиняюсь за задержку, надо было отойти ненадолго.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. I just thought you'd like official sanction to cause trouble for once.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard. The heart of law in Kirkwall. If I have to say something about it anyway.
Easy. Bye.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Good day, Sirrah.
You show admirable restraint, Bethany.
For a mage, you mean? My. If it isn't Hawk.
Good to see you again, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
It isn't always easy, but things are going well enough.
That's wonderful to hear. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Gather round all, I bring you a priceless treasure. From the highest heights of Mount Davarus is travelled. A pouch of Andraste's ashes. Verified by the scholar Genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sirrah. There you go.
My God! It's gone!
Cured by the Maker himself!
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans. Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
My favorite spot in the whole city. The taverns in Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it? Don't say I didn't warn you.
That's enough! Order will rule! I deny you!
Go down! Let's finish this!
I can finish this!
Let's do this!
I always wanted
It's
to try
done.
this.
Maybe later, darling.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
You hear about the Amaranthine traitors?
Who?
Some harebrained nobles in Amaranthine were conspiring against the Warden Commander. A truly stellar idea, if you know anything about her. We caught most of the conspirators, but a few fled by sea and came here. We're offering a bounty.
Sounds like the Warden Commander could be deposed if she's not careful.
True. The Amaranthine nobles are still a trifle upset about the whole burning down of their city. But the farmers and rural nobles think the Warden Commander can do no wrong.
Tell me what I need to know.
Here's a list of names and descriptions. Anytime you end one of the bastards, let me know and I'll reward you. Better act fast, though. We're looking for them too.
A hive...
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do you plan an expedition into the deep roads without knowing a way in?
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
We don't want trouble with the Grey Wardens, do we?
Let's look at our options first. I'd rather not fight a warden unless we have to. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Earl of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Any other news?
You ever met the Viscount Dumas? The man doesn't use his head for anything but storage for fancy hats.
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weirder. What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
Any other news?
Apparently, the Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan. Hope it comes soon.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.
Slow day.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Старинная деревенская поговорка гласит, что веретенка пышнее всего растет для тех, кого постигло горе. Покрытую листьями веретенку часто приносили в сад соседей, дабы утешить хозяина дома, обычно даже не спрашивая при этом, что случилось. Это поверье происходит от того, что данное растение применяется как приправа для блюд, способствующих скорейшему выздоровлению немощных. Тот, кто выращивает у себя большое количество веретенки, скорее всего, заботится о смертельно больных.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when...
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
City life not agreeing with you? Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often. He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamling can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back. Move to Hightown.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
How could Gamlen let that happen?
I think there's a reason Mother didn't talk about him much.
Seriously, though,
those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Хоук. С кровавыми клинками связался гноманца. Он предлагает работу. К сожалению, сам я за нее взяться не могу. Поэтому я порекомендовал тебя. Гном хорошо платит, так что не упусти случай. Если тебе это интересно, ищаться вечером на рынке в Нижнем городе мира. Хоук, ты настоящая заноза в заднице, но не без таланта. Если устанешь торчать в куче дерьма посреди безработных беженцев, заглядывай, пропустим пару кружек. Когда мои парни не сдюшат с какой-нибудь работенкой, подкину ее тебе, обращайся, мира. Приветствую. Вы не знаете, кто я, но я о вас наслышан. Я полагаю, что вам могут пригодиться предметы из моей коллекции, а также средства для того, чтобы их получить. Это приглашение не распространяется на кого попало. Но вас ведь нельзя назвать кем попало, верно? Считайте это письмо приглашением в черный магазин. К письму прилагается описание прохода через туннели под городом и амулет, необходимый для входа в магазин. Если передадите этот амулет кому-то другому, разрешение на вход немедленно станет недействительным, а последствия будут неприятны. До встречи, Ксенон. Я, наверное, схожу все-таки, поправлю внешность. Не нравится мне, как она выглядит.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome.
Да, она молоденькая, но мне не нравятся остальные виды кожи.
To the Black Emporium. The Templars sometimes come here, you know.
Ой, блин. Так. Это на мага, это на ловкость. А это просто нужен 5-й уровень.
The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up. Poor Thaddeus.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Sug.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
It's a risk, but if we succeed, it'll be worth it.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The Red Iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Ага. Это мне надо.
The shit's better pay up.
Run while you can! That's enough! I'll deal with this! That's enough! How about you?
You're gonna regret this!
Enough!
There! Take this! Gotcha!
Find them
Give
up!
them an
Tear
inch!
you apart!
Go down! Get down! Give up now! You will fall! I suffer no threat!
Why are we traipsing around in human waste again?
На протяжении столетий корень смерти использовался в магии в приготовлении снадобий. Этого хрупкого вида растения с тонким стеблем и лиловыми цветами, которое плодоносит раз в год, принося ярко-алые мясистые стручки, при употреблении внутрь вызывающие головокружение и потерю ориентации. Говорят, что корень смерти растет неподалеку от мертвецов, где почва пропитана самой смертью, потому его так часто находят возле виселицы или старинного поля битвы. Существует две разновидности корня смерти. Наиболее распространенный, чародеев корень смерти, был обнаружен впервые архонтом Адрианусом, который нашел его растущим на трупах нескольких рабов. Другая разновидность корня смерти, дар Мелюзины, получила свое название в честь некой куртизанки, которая желала отомстить влиятельному магистру и членам его семейства. Она срезала несколько растений, запекла их в пирожки для праздника, устроенного магистром, и во время праздника преподнесла пирожки хозяину. Гостям магистра, наевшихся этих пирожков, явились ужасающие видения, и они разорвали друг друга в клочья.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
I imagine Orzammar is like this, only with beard and an overwhelming sense of superiority.
I think this is the cellar door.
Crack
How about you? Go down!
will fetch a handsome price!
With your name on it. Get back! I'm stuck! Let's finish this! Go down! Now deal with this! Order will rule! Ha! Let's finish this! Unworthy! Get back!
I think I got blood on my coat.
Не правда ли печально то, что случилось с Амелами? Я еще помню рассказы бабушки о балах, которые задавал в своем имении лорд Аристид. Антиванские скрипачи и танцовщицы из Овсаана с расходами не считались, и никто не посмел бы пропустить такой бал, разве только его бы сочли недостойным приглашения. А потом у бедняжки Ревки родилось дитя. Подумай только, магический дар в одном из знатнейших семейств Кирквелла, а ведь лорда Аристида храмовники после ареста Тренхельда уже прочили в наместнике. Представляешь, какой разразился скандал? Дитя поспешили забрать в круг, а семейство Амелов с тех пор так и преследовали злосчастье. Сначала Леандра бежала из дома с магом Ферилденсом, потом Дамиана обвинили в контрабанде. Бедный лорд Фостен, пытаясь снять эти обвинения, практически разорил свою семью. Говорят, наместник Марлоу попросту хотел убрать Амелов со сцены, и у него вышло, не так ли? К тому времени, когда лорд Фостен захворал, на руках у него остались только гора долгов да юный Гамлин. Я на днях разговаривала с Дульси. Так вот, Гамлин, судя по всему, живет теперь в Нижнем городе, в какой-то жалкой лачуге, и от него теперь люди при встрече отворачиваются, а об ожимении и речи нет. Матушка говорит, об участи Амелов следует помнить, поскольку подобное может произойти с каждым из нас. Знаешь ведь старинное присловие: вольной марки счастья, словно морской прилив, приходит и уходит. По мне, это хороший пример того, как магия может испортить жизнь порядочным людям. Помоги Андрасте, этому злосчастному семейству, что бы там ни ждало его впереди.
Crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
That's enough! Go down! Let's finish this! Get back! Now you fall! That's enough! Let's finish this! Now!
This one will
Get back!
That's the price! Kill them!
Take this! I you! Less to worry about. Let's finish this! Now you fall! Go down! I'll deal with this!
I can do this in my sleep!
How about you? There!
Shot in the face!
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
I knew a piece of cake.
I'll deal with this!
This one will let you have
Let's finish this! Now you fall! How about you?
I'll make this quick!
I always wanted to try this.
Let's do this! You'll have to be faster than that!
I'll deal with this.
This one will let you have the price!
How about you? Get back!
We're good to go.
the vault. Everything we want to know about our family is inside. This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
If it wasn't for the Blight, would we ever have come back here?
I always thought I would. But I suppose you three are Ferelden to your toes.
Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
Выставила его из
I can't
дома.
believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
You're a better person than Gamlen could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your deep roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, sister. I'm so very tired of running.
I found this when we were at the estate. I thought you should have it.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
You like it?
I love it. My whole life, Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic. I always wished there was some way to take that burden off her. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
Хоук, если тебе нужна работа в Верхнем городе с богатой торговец, у которого неприятности с шахтой. Если ты не знаешь о костяной яме, учти, что местные считают ее проклятой. Я не придаю этому значения, но мне пришлось отказаться от работы, потому что местные моей группе нагнали на остальных страху. Найди Хьюберта Бартьера на рынке в Верхнем городе Мирон.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous, if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Так, клинок. О, его беру. А этот тоже беру.
You want daggers? Got them too.
Keep moving. I'd rather not be mistaken.
Interesting place.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie
I think
thing.
I found something of yours.
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
I'm no easy prey.
You're gonna regret this! Don't give him an inch! You're gonna regret this! There you are! You're gonna regret this!
How about you? I'll deal with this.
Don't give him an inch! You're pathetic! You're gonna regret this! Don't give him an inch! You're pathetic! Don't give him an inch!
Get back! That's enough!
Don't give him an inch! You're pathetic!
There!
You're gonna regret
Let's finish this!
Buster's got me!
I think I got blood on my coat.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
All Asian, darling. You get used to it.
Refugees. They're like rats.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Sebastian! Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Тяжелейшее злодеяние было учинено против вольномыслящих горожан вольной марки. Правящее семейство Вельс в Тархевене, мое семейство, было жестоко убито, истреблено вплоть до последнего младенца. Эту бойню учинили наемники Кремния. Сим сообщением объявляю награду за голову каждого солдата Кремния в Кирквале и окрестностях. Принц Себастьян Вель.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you.
You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
Is there something I can help with?
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
Is there anything else I need to know?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Have you seen a dog? Small, with a blue bow about it.
Mother must have played here as a girl.
Sorry.
Let's make this quick, Hunter!
You're pathetic! Tear you apart! You've got to
There! Don't give him an inch! Let's finish this!
I'll tear you apart!
I like you! Is that all you've got?
I'll tear you apart!
That's enough!
You're pathetic! Don't give him an inch!
Will rule!
You're going to regret this!
Get back! You know me before anyone else. Go down! Now you fall!
Don't give him an inch! Aim for the ground!
Let's finish
You're
this!
pathetic!
I'll deal with this. Gotcha! That's enough!
Waste of life, but not my choice.
To the void with this. I can never remember what Mistress wants.
Вон с наших улиц. Фералденские беженцы, кунарийские солдаты, что дальше? Те винтерские работорговцы, забирающие детей прямо из постели. Покончим с этим. Настоящие кикрвальцы этого не потерпят. Чтобы выгнать чужаков с нашего порога, нам надо действовать сообща. Вольную марку для ее граждан. Если вам не безразлично наше общее будущее, вступайте в союз с друзья Кирквала. Отстоим свой город.
Will everyone please just step? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden? The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden? Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him.
No maid should suffer for an accident of birth.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within. I can't get my brother off the boat. The grip's got him back.
Hey, we heard you in there, asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
I'm as Ferelden as you. I won't harm your healer.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Я хотела еще сходить в Эльфинаж. Эльфинаж, а то я забуду и не схожу. Разговаривать мы будем уже в следующей серии. Зря пришла. Что-то я не вижу этой женщины.
Shove off, you.
Так, все, на этом мы с вами заканчиваем. Сидим уже достаточно долго.